Mr. Bond, you have a warrant for your arrest for sexual assault of a child. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney? Court-appointed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Mr. Barkley?
I think Cameron, how long, are you living in Arizona right now, you said?
That's our period.
Okay, how long have you lived in Arizona?
I was living in Arizona for about 4 years.
Okay, you said you have grandparents in Canada?
That is correct.
Okay, you yourself have lived in Amarillo,
Yeah.
off and on, right?
Yes, I can.
And
Most of can.
Okay. Your grandparents are here, do you think, I think you mentioned an uncle?
Yes.
Okay,
Same.
and before you left Arizona, were you working?
That's a sheet shop, and I was on with the landscaping.
How long were you working in the machine shop?
I was working at the machine shop for about 4 months.
Okay. Judge just asked for a fair and reasonable bond for Cameron's case.
Yes, sir. I'm going to set the bond in the amount of $5,000. Your bond conditions are you may not directly communicate with the victim. You may not go near the residence, school, or other locations frequented by the victim. You must remain in your home between the hours of 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. unless you are at work, driving to work, or driving home from work. You also may not break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. You may have no contact with any child under 17 years old, and you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. Thank you, Mr. Bond.
Yes.
Mr. Sisneros, you have a warrant for your arrest. This is for possession of a controlled substance, 1 gram greater than equal to 1 gram less than 4 grams. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I need one.
Yes, sir. Mr. Barkley?
Judge, Mr. Cisneros, were you born in Amarillo?
Yes, sir.
And have you been here your whole life?
Pretty much.
Okay. Your current address, how long have you been there?
Over 10 years.
Okay. And you have family that lives in Amarillo?
Yes.
Who's that?
My father and uncle, parents, cousins.
Okay. And you said, are you living with your father right now?
Yes, man. Sir.
Okay. Are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Hometown taxis.
Okay. And how long have you worked there?
On and off. Yeah.
Judge just asked for a fair and reasonable bond for Mr. Cisneros.
Yes, sir. I'm going to set the bond in the amount of $10,000. Bond conditions are to break no laws of the state of Texas or any other state. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. Thank you. Mr. Alman, you have a warrant for your arrest out of district court. This is a bond surrender, theft of property greater than equal to $2,500 less than $30,000. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Court-appointed.
Court-appointed?
His attorney on these, I'll just maintain that's with you.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
I'm his attorney that's listed on these cases.
Okay. Absolutely. Because this is a bond surrender warrant. Judge Frosto is the judge that's going to set your bond. So for me today, it is a no bond. Thank you. Mr. Leitner, you have 2 warrants for your arrest. The first one is for possession of a controlled substance, 1 gram less than 1 gram. The next one is a warrant for possession of a controlled substance, 1 gram less than 1 gram. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Court-appointed attorney, please.
Yes. Mr. Barkley?
Judge, just Jordan, where are you from?
Amarillo.
Okay. Have you lived here your whole life?
Yes.
I believe you have family in Amarillo?
Yes.
Who are they?
My mother, father.
Okay.
And son.
Okay. And let's see, I believe for the past 3 years, you've been at TDCJ, is that right?
Right.
Okay, but you've been paroled out and now you're dealing with a few other things, right? Okay. The judge just asked for a fair and reasonable bond for Jordan's cases.
Yes, sir. I'm going to set the bond the amount of $5,000 on each case. You have 2 bond conditions. You may not break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state, and you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. Thank you.
Thanks.
This is a probation violation. Possession of a controlled substance, 1 gram greater than equal to 1 gram less than 4 grams. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
May I please get a court-appointed one, ma'am?
Absolutely. Because this is a probation violation, for me today, it is a no bond. The judge that you pled guilty to is the judge that will set your bond. Thank you. Ms. Messmer, I've determined probable cause for criminal trespass of a habitat shelter. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney? Court-appointed? Yes, ma'am. Are you currently on bond?
No.
Okay. Do you have a location that you receive mail? Huh?
Go to the Tyler Center.
Yeah, the Tyler Resource Center.
Resource Center? Absolutely. If I were to set you a personal bond, can you tell me that, yes, you will show up for all your court appearances? Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond. Your only bond condition is not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. So make sure that you don't go back where you were trespassed from. Okay. All right. Thank you. Mr. Anderson, I've determined probable cause for criminal trespass. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Report, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Anderson, are you currently on bond for something? Do you have a location where you receive mail?
Yes, ma'am.
If I were to set you a personal bond, can you tell me, A, you won't go back to that address that you criminal trespassed, and B, you will show up for your court appearances? Okay. I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond. You have 1 bond condition. Don't break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Kadin, I've determined probable cause for criminal trespass. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Court-appointed attorney.
Absolutely. Mr. Kadin, do you have a location? Can you receive mail at the resource center where you're living?
Yes, ma'am.
If I were to set you a personal bond, can you tell me that 1, you will show up for all your court appearances, and 2, you will not go back to the location that you were trespassed from?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond. 1 bond condition, don't break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Sandoval, I've determined probable cause for driving while license invalid with previous conviction. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney? I didn't hear. Court-appointed? Yes, sir. A couple of things, Mr. Sandoval. If I were to, do you have an address that you receive mail at? So if I were to set you a personal bond, would you tell me, yes, 1, that you will show up for your court appearances?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond. Your 1 bond condition is not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. Now I'm going to jump to your charge of driving while licensed invalid. You can go to a local JP's office, a justice of the peace office in the county that you live in, and you can apply for a occupational license. There's some couple of things that you have to do in order to do that. But if you are able to get an occupational license, then you would be legal to drive on the streets. You have to show an essential need, like to go to work, go to doctor's appointments, go to the grocery store, take kids to school. You would be able to show an essential need to drive. And if you do the paperwork and everything and the judge approves it, you could get an occupational license where you're legal to drive on the streets and not keep getting arrested for these driving while license invalid. Okay? I think it costs you $54 if you go to a JP's office to do that. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Goins, you have a warrant for your arrest at county court. This is for assault causing bodily injury, family member. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I should have already, I'm kind of confused on what's going on because I signed on a probation violation. I already signed for the two.
Okay, that's not what this is. This isn't a probation violation.
Okay. I should have an attorney already.
Was it a court-appointed attorney?
He was a court appointed on one of the cases and I paid for him to.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put that down.
Okay, thank
Okay. Mr. Barkley?
Thank you, Judge. Where are you from?
Amarillo,
Okay.
Texas.
Born and raised here?
Yes, sir.
And you have family in Amarillo.
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
My mother, Erica Morales.
Okay. Let's see, are you working right now?
No, sir, I'm on my way to TDC.
Okay. Okay. And if the judge was to issue you a fair and reasonable bond, would you promise the judge you would not be around the person who's listed as a victim in an assault case against you? You know who that is?
I honestly don't know who the victim is.
But the judge has that in front of her.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $2,000. You're going to have bond conditions. No contact or communication with the victim. I do not have that information. Can't go within 200 yards of the victim, the workplace, other known places of the victim, or the school. And you cannot break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. All right, Mr. Goins, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gonzales. You have 2 warrants for your arrest. Armstrong County aggravated robbery, Armstrong County aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I think a court appointed attorney.
Absolutely. For these, the judge has said no bond. So Judge Johnson out of Armstrong County is going to be the judge to set you this bond.
So
All right. All I can tell you is I'm looking by Judge Johnson, and Judge out of 47th District says no bond. So Judge Johnson's going to set your bond. All right. Thank you. Is that everybody?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you, Mr. Barkley.